Have you ever felt the sting of doubt whispered in your ear? The voices that linger around you, criticizing your choices, questioning your dreams, and making you wonder whether you truly have what it takes to succeed. I want you to take a moment and reflect on that feeling, how it weighs heavy on your heart. Now, I invite you to embrace this essential truth. Every time someone doubts you, every whispered criticism, every moment of disbelief fuels your fire to prove them wrong. Proving them wrong. My journey to success is not just a phrase. It is a powerful declaration that you carry in your heart, a promise you make to yourself. I remember vividly the moments that propelled me into this journey. There was a time when I shared my dreams with friends, family, and even colleagues, only to be met with skepticism. Perhaps you can relate. They questioned my ambitions, commenting that my dreams were unrealistic, that I was aiming too high. I felt the disappointment wash over me, heavy and suffocating, as the doubts began to seep into my subconscious. But rather than allowing their words to dictate my path, I decided to transform that doubt into determination. It was in that moment of realization that I understood my purpose, to not only pursue my dreams, but to rise above the inadequacies others projected onto me. The fire within me ignited, and I made a vow to prove them wrong. Let us pause for a moment and ponder the concept of perseverance. It is a powerful trait, often found in stories of those who faced uphill battles and triumphed against the odds. Consider the life of J.K. Rowling, who penned the beloved Harry Potter series. Before Rowling became a global literary phenomenon, she faced devastating rejections from multiple publishers, living in poverty and single-handedly raising her child. She could have allowed the negativity surrounding her to dictate her journey. Instead, Rowling drew strength from the very doubts that sought to hinder her. Armed with resilience and an unwavering belief in her story, she pressed forward and transformed her life, proving to everyone that dreams can indeed come true. Her journey demonstrates that each rejection is simply a stepping stone, guiding you closer to your destination if only you choose to rise up. As I embarked on my own journey, I quickly recognized the importance of cultivating a growth mindset, embracing the belief that I could learn and develop through effort and practice. When I faced obstacles, I began to see them not as barriers, but as opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective was not easy, and I had to consciously battle the nagging self-doubt that crept in, reminding myself that it is entirely normal to stumble along the way. With every setback, I reflected on the lessons learned, adopting the mantra that failure is simply a stepping stone toward ultimate success. As I took action based on this perspective, I cultivated a resilience that propelled me forward, proving to myself that I was far more capable than I ever imagined. Building a support network was another crucial component of my journey. I sought out friends, mentors, and like-minded individuals who believed in my potential and were willing to support me. Surrounding myself with positivity made all the difference during my moments of doubt. Engaging in conversations with those who resonate with your aspirations reinforces your commitment and encourages you to push through your challenges. As Jim Rohn famously stated, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Friendship nurtures motivation. Their belief in you can become a catalyst for your growth. It was within this supportive environment that I also learned the significance of setting clear, achievable goals. I started outlining my aspirations. What did I want to accomplish? How could I define success for myself? Goals act as guiding stars, offering direction and purpose in what could otherwise feel like an overwhelming journey. By employing the SMART method, I crafted objectives that were specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This structured approach helped me visualize my path forward, making it easier to track progress and celebrate small successes along the way. Each milestone achieved was an affirmation of my capabilities, reinforcing my commitment to rise above doubts and skeptics. Along the way, I encountered numerous setbacks, moments when fear threatened to engulf my ambition. However, I grew increasingly aware that fear is a natural response to pursuing something great. It is how we respond to that fear that defines our journey. I decided to confront my fears head-on, taking inspired action even in moments of discomfort. As I reflected on my experiences, I found encouragement in the stories of others who faced similar challenges and rose to greatness. Just as you might feel uncertain at times, I learned that it is vital to embrace vulnerability. Instead of viewing this vulnerability as a weakness, I recognized it as a strength that connected me to others. Sharing my struggles with friends and mentors fostered deeper connections and understanding. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we give others permission to do the same. This creates an environment where we can uplift each other and move forward together. Remember, every champion, every successful person has faced moments of doubt, yet those moments do not diminish their worth. Rather, they add depth to their story. As I continued to persist in proving the doubters wrong, I embraced the mindset of adaptability. Life is unpredictable, filled with twists and turns that can shift your trajectory. Remaining flexible allowed me to adjust my plans without losing sight of my dreams. I began to see that obstacles could yield new pathways, revealing opportunities I had not considered before. Consider the example of entrepreneurs who pivot their strategies in response to changing markets. They adapt, innovate, and evolve, demonstrating the power of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. In this pursuit, I drew strength from the notion of visualization. I began to visualize myself succeeding, seeing myself reaching my goals and conquering challenges. Mental rehearsal became a regular practice, and I discovered that imagining my success was a profound motivator. Research indicates that visualization can enhance performance by preparing the mind for action. Envisioning the achievement of my dreams and the impact I wanted to create became an integral part of my journey, reinforcing my belief in my potential. As we draw closer to the climax of this narrative, I want to remind you that every setback you have faced is merely a chapter in your story, one that leads to a deeper understanding of your strength and resilience. You are not defined by your failures. Rather, you are shaped by your response to them. Embrace the journey, for it is within those moments of struggle that you cultivate the fire needed to rise. Just like a phoenix rising from the ashes, your capacity for transformation is within reach, waiting to be unleashed. In conclusion, I invite you to embrace your power, declare your intentions, and let the world know that you will not be held back by doubt. I will show them my true potential. Hold this mantra close to your heart. It embodies not only your journey, but also the essence of your identity as a champion in every sense. While challenges may come your way, embrace them as opportunities to grow, to connect, and to rise again. Remember, you have the strength within you to transform pain into progress and obstacles into triumph. So, move forward with confidence, knowing that the journey ahead is filled with promise and potential. Stand tall, embrace your story, and let your fight for success shine brightly. The world is waiting for you to reveal the greatness that lies within. It is time to rise, to conquer, and to prove that you are capable of achieving everything. You set your mind to your journey starts now, and together we will watch you shine.